Hello and welcome, my beautiful Aquarius. Brenda here with your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of February the 10th to the 16th. Not every single card or the energy they carry may resonate with every single Aquarius out there on the planet, but if some of it does, run with it or throw the rest out into the universe. Okay, let's see what we have. Starting off with your download message, you've got the card, go for it. Excuse me. So this may be a week where there could be some new opportunities presenting themselves, or maybe you've decided to do something on your own. Whatever it is, the universe says you've got all the resources at your fingertips, and now's your time to step out there. Carpe diem, seize a moment, and go for it. Coming in, it could be anything. This could be anything. Maybe you're wanting to approach a person for a date, or maybe you want to go out with somebody or somebody new, or maybe it's a new job, a new career, a shift change that way. Opening your own business, it could be anything. Maybe you're thinking about taking up a hobby or something, and you've been thinking about doing that. Go for it. Maybe you want to take something new, a new form of study, a new form of study that you're going to learn. Anything. Coming in next, you've got the card change, clear and concise. Change happens. It's inevitable in our lives at one point or another, and sometimes it's for the better. So it's okay to change your mind too. And it's all right to change directions, and you don't need to be consistent. Just go for it, okay? This is the time to put your needs and expectations of others aside and listen to the beat of your own drum. This is about you, okay? This is about you, Aquarius, doing what's right for you and creating your own traditions. You're free to express yourself and let yourself be daring and go beyond the predictable. Just because something has always been done a certain way doesn't mean that it has to continue that way. Okay, so this is great. This is the card of change. Now, I have to tell you, you got it at the beginning of your reading in 2 different decks, okay? And change is inevitable. All right, change is coming in. You may be moving in a new direction here, leaving troubled waters and going to calmer shores. 6 of Swords is all about that. If things have not worked out for you the way you wanted them to, or maybe something came to a conclusion, maybe it's finished, it's outlived its life expectancy or its term, you're moving on. But I do believe that you've made a decision, a calculated decision, that it's your time to leave. Yes, there could be some challenges ahead of you. Okay, there could be some difficult moments ahead of you, but nothing like what you're walking away from. This is a beautiful card that says you're going to a better place. You're leaving troubled waters and going in a new direction. You've made your mind up to make this change and go forward. And now you're going to find that only the people who truly want to support you on this next leg of your journey will be accompanying you on this journey. Now, coming in next in your focus part of the reading, you've got the clocks, and that is time constraints. That is being mindful of, time and being careful of that, right? This is very important when we get this card. Maybe you need to get something done and you have to be mindful of your time management. Thinking or worrying that maybe you're not going to get something done. So that's important that you do time management. Time, that's one of the things, that time just keeps moving forward. We can't stop it. But I think you may be wanting to realize that if you are more mindful and make sure that you've got everything in your agenda, on your agenda, in your calendar, all these things that remind us of things that we have, appointments and things that we need to do, that you will get it done. Okay, so be mindful this week and make use of your time well, okay? Coming in with that, below that, is the 6 of Pentacles, focusing on push-pull energy, negotiation, back and forth, maybe conversations. Somebody could be very generous right now. They may be willing to offer you time, effort, support, maybe even some money to get you out of a bind, or you could be the one that's helping somebody else that needs your help. But I do see things going back and forth. If this is to do with a job or signing any legal documents, or correspondence that way, I think that you'll find that everything will work out in a fair and equitable manner. Coming in the center position, which could be your challenge position, you've got conclusions are within reach. This is a full moon eclipse. Well, we know that full moon eclipse can be very emotional time in our lives, right? It's very big changes, and that could be why you've ended up with 2 cards here that refer to that. Something may have happened in the past. You may be healing through a process here of great disappointment, heartbreak, sorrow, betrayal, something like that, but you're leaving those bad times behind. This is going to come, the end of something here is coming in, and that's usually what happens with the 3 of Swords. So know that, and you also have the Death card here. So something's coming to an end, a conclusion. You're moving on in a new direction, and you're being very mindful of making good use of your time now. You're not going to waste it on somebody here who has not been in your end of the ring, who has not successfully reciprocated with due courtesy in a relationship perhaps. But this is a card that says you're healing through that, and you're already showing evidence of that, going for something new here with this change. Coming in with your next card, you have the Rider. This is in your messages from Spirit and guides. The Rider is that card that says you're moving in a new direction. This is this is good news. It's, maybe if something had been moving slow, all of a sudden now you see momentum picking up, and it's gaining momentum, right? There's some commitment coming in with this card. Someone new enters your life. Perhaps it's a new encounter. Maybe in the workspace there are either too many projects at the same time, or they're too fast paced. Riders are that fast moving card. Something comes in quick, but I often look at a rider as the messenger. You're going to be seeing momentum pick up. You're going to be getting busy. Now you could also be feeling a little bit overwhelmed because you have the Seven of Cups, which means you have maybe numerous and multiple decisions and choices that have been thrown at you all at once. And yes, it can be overwhelming, but if you take your time and you think about things long and hard, what's going to take you, what's going to last the test of time, give you stability, give you longevity, and bring you to your greater good, you will find that it will be easy for you to do. Remember, everything that glitters isn't always gold, okay? If it looks too good to be true, chances are it is. Take the safe way out here, okay? Go for it, but make sure you have all your safety gear in order. Coming in at the end, again, this card of change. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so accept change. Life's like seasons. It's about to change. Take advantage of the change energy and plan ahead. One of the great truths in life is that change is constant, and we can't avoid it, and we can't resist it. Okay, we can try all we want, but nothing truly is going to stay the same. It's better then to prepare and even direct change by setting intentions and building our personal power from the inside out. So don't be afraid to accept this change that's coming in. It might have been something that you had not expected, but you're doing a good job of planning for it, preparing for it. Now with that, as I had said, change, and it's very, very indicative with the Death card that endings and new beginnings are about to happen. And it could have been the conclusion of something, a contract, a job. It could have been a relationship. It could have been anything, but you've slammed the door shut. And it's okay, because you're not going back there. You're moving on in a beautiful new direction. It might have been something that made you unhappy, but you're grieving through it and you're healing through it. And you will overcome that. But it is presenting new options and offers with change coming in. And I do think that, as I said, you're making good use of your time here to do what you want and making the right choices. Things are going to pick up again. Things might have been slow for a while, but you're going to see things getting quicker, and you're going to be able to move with that change, going with the flow. Death card, transformation. You're making changes within yourself too. Beautiful. Okay, let's see what we have here for additional information, my beautiful, beautiful Aquarius. Let's see what we have here for this week. All righty. Keep in mind, Aquarius, I'm going live tomorrow, Sunday. I do every single Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 8 p.m. UK time, with Ann Ellis Angels to give out intuitive spirit, tarot, and oracle messages. I am also a medium, and if you want to go in there and donate a super chat, minimum of $5 to $10, I will be glad to do that as well. Coming in with the Six of Swords moving on. You might have been holding on to this for a while, thinking, do I go or do I stay? That change is coming in. You've made your mind up and you're going in a new direction. Letting go, not holding on so tightly to something. But you could also be holding on to your purse strings, being very mindful and careful about your finances and your money right now. And that's okay. You may be at a point here where you need to have something to fall back on later. Coming in next with the Six of Pentacles. What do we have here? This negotiating, going back and forth. You've got the Ace of Pentacles. So beautiful card. Ace of Pentacles is that card of new beginnings. Aces are the beginnings of all things in all suits. And this particular one is one of my favorite because it often has to do with the material part of our life and our jobs. So something new and exciting is coming in. And it could be a new job or a raise or a financial windfall. But make sure you go after it. Don't be afraid. And, go for it. This is something that, you need to keep your eye on the prize, and don't give up on your dreams right now. Beautiful new opportunity and offer. Okay, coming in, let's see what we have here. We're going to cut our deck for the Three of Swords and the conclusion of something. You're moving on, change. Ooh, love it. Wheel of Fortune's coming in. Ride that buggy hard because you never know how long your luck is going to last. You're healing through something. The universe is saying it's about time that you have a new cycle to go into. So this is what you're doing. But you could also be planning a trip, and it could be on a wheeled vehicle. Remember, airplanes have wheels too. Coming in, great card, the Wheel of Fortune. Great card, the Ace of Pentacles. Coming in with the Seven of Cups. It's going to take you time to make your mind up here. The Queen of Pentacles is all about that. She's patient. She knows there's a gestation period when she plants her seeds. They're not going to grow overnight. So whatever you're planning here, Rome wasn't built in a day. Take your time to make a very good mindful decision here, Aquarius, okay, and a choice. Don't grab the first thing. Like I said to you, everything that glitters isn't gold. So be mindful of that. Be patient. She is the ultimate mother. You could be receiving some energy from her. We call her Mother Earth. What she nurtures, she sees grow. Also, she's very good and astute when it comes to business. She's very good with money. Coming in with the Death card, this change coming in, you've got a great card, Page of Wands. Now, as I have said to you before, the pages are messengers, and depending on the suit, this particular one is the Wands, and we know that pages, wands are the cards of action, going after our goals. So this is being enthusiastic and going after what you want and constantly, moving forward, going for it, something new here. Okay, you could stumble across something that you're really it's going to surprise you, that you're really going to love. So, embrace this. This is a new offer again. This page comes in and says, hey, go for it. Don't be afraid. There's a change coming in, big time. Embrace a change, accept the change, and create new beginnings for yourself as you go through this transformation. Well, my beautiful, beautiful Aquarius, this is your general reading for this week. And I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful one. And always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you. And I will see you soon, my beautiful Aquarius.